Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm the fundraising and nonprofit development guru at Continue to Give. Now, today I'm really excited to go over our software with you and just really show you how to use our fundraising features effectively. You might be thinking, where in the world am I going to put my QR code or my text to give or my links? Now, before we dig into the details, I wanted to share a few tips that I think will be really beneficial. So, specifically giving links versus text to give and QR codes, a lot of times we see people using these wrong. Basically, a rule of thumb, use links when people can click and text when they can't. So for example, if I'm going to send out a newsletter or an email, that's where I'm going to put my link, just so that people can actually click and donate. Now, when it comes to text to give and QR codes, when you'd want to put it on your business card, for example, a QR code, or also an awesome pamphlet like this. Or when it comes to, churches, your weekly bulletin, you're going to want to put your text to give as well as your QR code. Or an event on the screen, go ahead and put your QR codes or your text to give, so that I, as a donor, can simply, either from afar, I can scan it, or the same thing goes for an awesome meeting with a potential donor. I can go ahead and say, hey, that was awesome, I really want to donate. They grab your business card and simply scan. So that's just a rule of thumb. And now when it comes to your website, super important. A lot of times I've noticed that I'll go to a website, I want to donate, I've already decided, and I have to search for the donate button. It's really important to remember that it needs to pop. So make it a fun color or a little bit different than your basic color. So for example, a red or an orange, depending, so that people don't have to search for that donate button when they've decided that they want to donate. Or I want to tithe to my church. Again, I don't want to have to be searching for that button because I might not have that much time. All right, all fun tips, and let's just get started with this course. I'm going to click here on purposes. Now, I did want to show you that on each purpose, as well as fundraiser, you're going to have your promote button. Each one of them is going to have that. Now, I'm going to go into your this church building fund. Now, in this church building fund, this is where you're going to be able to see your text to give, along with your text for link and QR codes. Now, what's the difference between text for link and text to give? Well, text for link is where that your donors or congregation will actually be able to send this keyword to a generic phone number, and they'll receive a link back in a text, and that's where they can actually go directly to your donation form. And text to give is where that you will choose a specific phone number, and your donors can actually send a text with the amount of money they want to donate. So yeah, and then your QR code, you're going to actually be able to customize it. So if I wanted to have it where when you scan this donation code, it'll actually make it, $100 if I wanted to change the header of my donation form, if I wanted to make this a recurring donation, and a monthly as well. And then starting date as billing date, you can actually cater that and configure that as well. I update it and then just simply download that. Now, I did want to point out that you can customize your keyword simply here, clicking it and changing the word to whatever you would like and saving this way. Now, as I said before, where and how to use it? Well, you can use it on your fundraising letters, table tents, business cards, bulletins, or on big screens during an event or church. I've also seen on church that people have put their QR code and text to give behind the seat so that the people can actually, sitting down, can scan that, and you can also put it on your bulletin, your weekly bulletin. So tons of different ways that you can use QR codes. Also for galas, you can put on the tables where that your donors can actually go ahead, scan it, and donate in that moment that they're sitting down at a table. Now I'm going to go ahead and I wanted to show you some of our donation forms. Now I want to show you Favor. Favor has two buttons. So they have the donate here as well as the sticky button. So the sticky button, as you can see, you can just click on it and it will go open directly to their form. Now I did want to show you also Toby Keys. his website, press donate, and what they've decided to do is embedded, where they embedded it as well as suggested donations. So I can simply click here and go ahead and set it up recurring on a weekly basis and all set. So yeah, I just want to show you really quick on your donation form. We're going to actually go over this in another video, but it's just so simple. Step one, send this to your website person, click here. There's an instruction video, step-by-step technical instructions. And then, here you can also change the color of your donation form if you wanted it more of a, I don't know, red color or whatever it may be. Now, I did just want to show you our sticky button that I showed you in favor. You can actually make that sticky button bigger, smaller, change the color as well. And I mean, you can even change what the text says. Right now it says donate now, but maybe you don't like that. Support us, right? And then the embedded form, inline form, just like Toby Keith, you just click here to get the code, simply like that, and you're set. And then just down here, you'll be able to see the Facebook instructions if you want to put your donation button on your Facebook as well. Yeah, and so now I'm gonna go to our shared links. So shared links are more for, email, or you can even send in a text or social media where people can just click and give. So I just want to show you really quick with a simple donation form link. You can actually send out a mass email like here. You'll be able to see, you just click here in our management system, go to mass emails. And especially once you guys move over to continue to give, you're going to want to send out to your congregation. Say, this is our new, online giving provider. Go ahead and send out, click here and make your tithe or donations. So I'm going to use our drag and drop. I have my newsletter here. Use this template. And I can, as you can see, here's my template and here's your donate now button. And I'll just go ahead and put the link here and then press preview. Here in preview, you'll see your newsletter, this beautiful newsletter that you can have, and then click donate now, and simply it'll go directly to your donation form. So additionally, I did want to show you that we do have a Givers app. And the Givers app's great because I'm going to show you right here in Givers app. You want to make sure that, to your millennials and Generation Z, you're sending them a text message where that they can just click it and download on their phone automatically. So you can, again, go into our management system, send out a mass text message to all your congregation or to your younger generation, because I know for sure, I consider myself young. I definitely, have millions of apps on my phone, and I love how it's easy. So yeah, you can send that out and say, hey everyone, download our new app, for example. And yeah, you can just send it out as easy as that. Again, you can send it to the list, and then you can simply send that out. And here you can kind of see all their responses to you if they respond to anything about the app. So yeah, that's really a great way to kind of get your millennials and Generation Z. Now, we're gonna go ahead and I want to show you our kiosk giving. Now, our kiosk giving is really cool. You're going to be able to use our software either on our giving mode or point of sale. I'm going to quickly show you what our giving mode looks like. Copy, and then I just clicked on this browser, opened it up, and this is what it would look like from the iPad. Then your donor or your member from your church will just go in here and either select a project, right? So if I want to give to the mission fund, I can go ahead and do so. And if I wanted to do something like that, I can give as a guest, Or also, what we also provide are card readers. So that card reader you can actually purchase here, or a stand, or whatever you guys want. The same thing with point of sale. I want to show you how cool this is. We have clients that sell books, cups, mugs. Their youth group has a coffee club, and so they sell coffee. So it's really nice because they're going to be able to put in, if a shirt costs $30, they can either manually put it in, or you can use the card reader and go ahead and do that. And what's great is it could be a donation or a purchase, whatever it is that you're selling. They'll be able to put that in there. So awesome. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in on Continue to Give's setup course. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to email customerservice@continuetogive.com. You can always join our user support group on Facebook, and please don't forget to like us on social media. Thank you so much, and God bless.